What's up everybody? If you're new here, welcome to the Phase Reviews YouTube channel. My name is Jordan Nelson and today I have a dual wireless microphone system on the table that has quite honestly completely exceeded my expectations and really blown me away with the quality that you can get for around the $100 mark. This is the Fifine K040 dual wireless UHF microphone system. This is an all-in-one package, everything you need to get two wireless microphones off the ground and running with super simple setup, really nice build quality. And so today I'm going to tell you all the things that I really like about this microphone system, a couple things that they can improve. I'm going to do a distance test for you and an unboxing, show you what comes with the package, and then give you my final thoughts as to whether or not you should pick up one of these for yourself, which hint hint, it's yes. Before we dive in, you know the drill. Subscribe, notification bell, comment if you like it, like the video, share it, but let's not waste any more time. I'm going to show you guys an unboxing that I did so you can see everything that comes with the Fifine K040. Alright, so there's your unboxing portion of the video. As you can see, what comes in the package is the microphone receiver unit itself, two antennas, a 1/4-inch cable for the combo output, the two microphones themselves with these anti-roll rings, which is a really nice improvement, and the power cord for the receiver unit. I really like that they included these rubberized plastic rings here, the anti-roll rings. This prevents a guest from placing it on the table while, you're not watching and it rolling off, getting a really loud clunk when it hits the floor. So nice feature to include there. Let's talk about the build quality. All metal design. Expected on the receiver unit, but I still appreciate how durable it feels. I also like the compact form factor. 2 units in this kind of half rack mount size case is super nice. But what really blew me away quality wise was the microphones themselves. These are an all metal body besides this little end cap here, which I really like. They feel hefty, they feel durable. You may have seen my previous review on the GTD system, a great cheap dual wireless mic system that I used a ton in my DJ business, but these feel a little bit more quality, a little more heftier, and they're cheaper, so already looking really good for the Fifine. You get the 1/4-inch cable in the box. If you want to use the XLR output, you'll have to provide your own XLR cables, but go on Amazon. I'll include some links down below. My XLR cables are super cheap, so that's pretty easy to get. The frequency range of this unit is in the 500 megahertz band, kind of the upper 500s. That means that it's perfectly legal to use in the US. If you're a US DJ, you're not going to be breaking any laws with this. You're going to be in a band that is not super crowded, that's been allotted for us. Granted, all the microphone frequency bands are crowded, but this is the one that we're allowed to work in, and I had no problem finding open channels to use this microphone with. So, legal, always good. Operating the unit is super easy. All you have to do is hold the little power button here for a couple seconds. You'll see it power up. I really like how bright the display is, high contrast. You've also got light around the volume knobs here. You see I have mine turned all the way up. That's always what I do with my microphone receiver units. Here, I'll hold that a little bit closer so you can see there. Okay, so power's right up, no problem there. The microphones as well, you just hold the button and you're away. So what I'm gonna do is I've got this Tascam recorder here. I'm gonna put the sound from the receiver into the Tascam so you can hear what these guys sound like. All right, and here we go. So here is the sound of the Fifine K040. Right away, you're going to notice very full sound. I was really blown away. I had this plugged into my PA system, and I was expecting a somewhat thinner sound, kind of characteristic with these cheaper microphones, and you don't get that. It's full, it's clear, it's easy to understand. You could easily EQ this to whatever you need, but it's nice that the full frequency range comes through, no sweat. Functionality of this unit, piece of cake.
the units, the mics themselves come paired to the receiver already, so you just turn them on and they're good to go. The mic itself has a little display on it. Let me show you that. And the display has the frequency and the battery readout, which are the same things that are on the receiver unit itself. So if you need to see the battery life, check which channel you're on, you can do that easy. If you need to change the channel, all you have to do is unscrew the battery compartment. And there's a little change channel button right here on the microphone itself. You click that and you can cycle through the channels.
Battery life is, as stated, 8 hours. I haven't timed it up to 8 hours, but I've used this multiple times for a couple hours a piece. No problems there. So no endurance test, but I never had an issue with battery life with these microphones. So no worries about the battery life there. And you have the readout on here of the battery life, so you can always monitor what the microphone is doing when your speaker has it, if you're like back at your DJ table or at, front of house sound, which is super nice. We're going to talk about distance last, and I'm going to do a distance test in the backyard. I'm going to aim the camera out the door, walk out there so you guys can see an outdoor distance test. Inside, I've walked all over my house, through walls in different rooms, no dropout problems, so really impressed with that. But let's do the outside distance test right now.
Let's do this. 25 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet, 250 feet, easily out to 250 feet, no problems at all. I'm not surprised. Didn't expect anything else from this microphone. This is a great product. You're gonna love it.
All right, so those are all the great qualities of the Fifine 040. Now, if I had to choose some areas for improvement, the first thing I would say, let's make this receiver unit rack mountable, include the rack mount equipment in there. If you're a working DJ or audio guy, a band, you might want to put this in a rack case, and including that equipment in here wouldn't cost them that much money and would make this much more accessible or more useful for the gigging professionals. I would like that. It would be really nice if the mic power button was a mute button. Right now it's just power on and power off. It'd be nice for like a single click button to mute it between speakers or when you don't want to use it but you still want to keep it powered on. Cycling the power on and off is honestly not that big of a deal, but it's always nice to have functionality. And then the last thing is up and down buttons for channel changing. Really, this is kind of getting nitpicky because the single button cycle change through channels is just fine. But if you wanted to cycle up or down a little easier, they could include maybe some arrow buttons on the receiver or on the microphone to change the channels. But really, it's not a deal breaker. So final thoughts. As you can see, I'm pretty ecstatic about these microphones. I was blown away. Again, quality for around $100 is exceptional. I don't have a ton of long-term use. I'm not seeing any problems. If you had problems, 2-year warranty. They have been super easy to communicate with, Fifine the company, and so if you ever had any problems, I'm sure they would respond to you right away and replace your unit free of charge. As with all these microphones that come from overseas, which pretty much everything comes from overseas, if you do get a lemon, don't discount the entire product. Just look for a replacement and you'll be good. So Fifine K040. Pick one of these up. Link is down in the description. Go check it out. Look at the specs. I promise you're not going to regret it. Obviously, if you're doing high-end, big, professional events where thousands of dollars are at stake, you can invest in name brand equipment if you want. For the gigging professional, for the guy that does this as a hobby, for someone that needs this for their venue or for their club or what have you, this is a no-brainer. I love it. Thank you so much for watching the Phase Reviews YouTube channel. I'd love if I earned your subscription or your like if you do that right now, but we will see you next time.